You plan to work on something important. 3 hours later, you've accomplished nothing, just endless scrolling and distraction. You tell yourself, I need more discipline, more willpower. Maybe I should read another self-help book. But what if I told you to throw away every book about motivation and willpower you've ever read? Because willpower has nothing to do with it. Your life isn't controlled by your choices. It's controlled by 4 chemicals in your brain. Stanford research shows that every decision you make, every emotion you feel, is dictated by these invisible messengers. Most people spend their entire lives thinking they're lazy or broken. They aren't. They're just trying to run a complex machine with faulty chemistry. Let me show you the big 4 chemicals running your life right now, and exactly how to hack them. Number 1. Dopamine, the motivation hijacker. Dopamine is your motivation molecule. It's what makes you want to do things. When dopamine is released, you feel driven, focused, alive. But here's the problem. Modern life has completely hijacked your dopamine system. Every time you get a notification, a like, an email, you get a tiny dopamine hit. Your brain learns a simple equation. Phone equals instant reward. Difficult work equals delayed reward. Maybe no reward at all. The result? You literally cannot focus on important tasks anymore. It's not laziness. Your dopamine receptors have become desensitized. They're like taste buds that have been exposed to sugar so often that normal food tastes bland. Harvard research found that people check their phones an average of 96 times per day. Not because they want to, because their dopamine system is in control. You're not making a decision to pick up your phone. Your brain chemistry is making that decision for you. This is why you can scroll TikTok for 2 hours, but can't read a book for 10 minutes. Same brain. Different dopamine responses. Number 2. Cortisol, the intelligence killer. Cortisol is your stress hormone. In small doses, it's helpful. It sharpens your focus, helps you perform under pressure. But chronic stress? Chronic cortisol? It literally makes you stupid. Here's what elevated cortisol does to your brain. 1. It shrinks your hippocampus. That's the part of your brain responsible for memory and decision-making. Not metaphorically. Physically shrinks it. 2. It reduces your IQ by 10 to 15 points temporarily. When you're stressed, you're operating with significantly less cognitive capacity. 3. It creates a vicious cycle. Stress leads to bad decisions. Bad decisions create more stress. More stress means more cortisol. And the cycle continues. Yale Neuroscience studies showed that chronic cortisol can cause measurable brain shrinkage in as little as a few months. That's why you make your worst decisions when you're stressed. That's why you say things you regret, make choices that don't make sense later. It's not you being dumb. It's cortisol hijacking your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational thinking. Number 3. Serotonin, the mood dictator. Serotonin regulates your mood, your sleep, your appetite. When it's balanced, life feels manageable. Challenges feel like challenges, not catastrophes. But when serotonin is low, everything changes. Low serotonin doesn't just make you sad. It fundamentally changes how you perceive reality. Same situation, same circumstances. But with low serotonin, your brain literally interprets everything more negatively. You wake up in the same bed, in the same house, with the same life you had yesterday. But today, it all feels pointless, heavy, gray. This is why smart people often feel unhappy for no logical reason. They have good jobs, healthy relationships, comfortable lives. And yet something feels off. Something feels wrong. It's not ingratitude. It's not a character flaw. 80% of depression cases involve serotonin imbalance. Not a mindset problem, a chemistry problem. Your serotonin levels dictate the lens through which you see your entire life. And most people don't even know this chemical exists. Number 4. GABA, the anxiety switch. GABA is your brain's brake pedal. It's the neurotransmitter that lets you calm down, relax, sleep. It's what allows your mind to actually stop racing. Without enough GABA, your brain can't turn off. Ever lie in bed at 2 in the morning with thoughts spinning in your head? Replaying conversations from 3 years ago? Planning scenarios that will never happen? You tell yourself, just stop thinking. Just relax. But you can't. That's not overthinking. That's low GABA. Your brain is stuck in on mode because the chemical that's supposed to shut it down is depleted. This is why overthinkers can't just relax. It's not a personality flaw. It's brain chemistry. If you're someone who overthinks everything, if your mind never seems to quiet down, chances are you have naturally lower GABA levels. Your brain is wired differently. Not broken. Different. Now, here's what separates smart people from everyone else. They don't try to fight their brain chemistry with willpower. They don't beat themselves up for being weak or undisciplined. They understand the system, and they work with it. Here are 5 ways smart people take back control. Hack number 1, the dopamine reset. Do a 24-hour dopamine detox. No phone. No social media. No instant gratification of any kind. Just you. Some books. Maybe a walk. It feels unbearable at first because your brain is literally in withdrawal. But by hour 12, something shifts. By hour 24, normal activities start feeling rewarding again. You've resensitized your dopamine receptors. Suddenly, reading a book doesn't feel boring. Working on a project doesn't feel impossible. Hack number 2, the cortisol rule. Never make important decisions when you're stressed. Never. Your IQ is literally 15 points lower. That argument with your partner? That email you want to fire off to your boss? Sleep on it. Your cortisol levels drop significantly overnight. In the morning, with normal cortisol, you'll think clearly again. Smart people know this. They delay decisions until their chemistry stabilizes. Hack number 3, the serotonin triad. 3 things boost serotonin naturally: sunlight, exercise, and foods high in tryptophan. Not motivational advice. Biological requirements. 20 minutes of morning sunlight increases serotonin production by up to 30%. That's not a lifestyle tip, that's chemistry. Treat it like medicine, because it is. Hack number 4, the GABA technique. When your brain won't shut off, use the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. This isn't meditation woo-woo. It physiologically activates GABA production in your brain. Works in 60 seconds. MIT research confirmed this. It's neuroscience, not new age. Hack number 5, environment design. Stop relying on discipline. Design your environment to work with your chemistry, not against it. Phone in another room while you work? Your dopamine system can't hijack you. No caffeine after 2 p.m.? Your GABA can actually do its job at night. Cold room for sleeping? Optimizes serotonin regulation. Smart people don't have more willpower. They have better systems. Your brain chemicals will always be running in the background. The question isn't whether they control you, they do. The question is, are you going to understand the controls? Or are you going to stay a passenger in your own life? Smart people don't have superhuman discipline. They don't have magical willpower. They simply understand that you can't fight biology with motivation. They work with their brain chemistry, not against it. So stop blaming yourself for being lazy, anxious, or unmotivated. Those aren't character flaws. They're chemical imbalances. Start understanding the chemicals running the show. That's the difference between reacting to your life and designing it.